Good evening. Seems I've been getting some comments that I'm a little too harsh, not warm and cuddly enough. Well, that's simply not true, folks. I'm feeling warm and googly, and I'd like to do the same for you. So, hop up in a big chair, get a nice big blanket, and a cup of hot chocolate, 'cause I'm gonna read a story. Are you ready? Here goes. The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, since the cat ate the mouse. My support hose were hung by the chimney with care. I hung them last Christmas and just left them there. My dog Floyd was nestled all snug in his bed after watching the cat rip the presents to shreds. And I, in my long johns and ratty nightcap, had just settled my butt for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter, I swore at the window. What the is the matter? I tore open the window, not a second to tarry, all ready to throw the noisemaker a berry. A bright moon was lighting the new fallen snow, and I had a moon of my own set to show. Floyd was beside me, paw pointing the way toward 8 tiny reindeer hitched up to a sleigh. And a little old driver so cheery and quick, I thought for a moment that I would be sick. Like a bat out of, his reindeer they came, and I whistled and shouted and called them some names. Hey, Hornhead! Hey, Furface! Hey, Wiener and Turkey! Yo, Klutzy and Mangy and Venison Jerky! Stay off of my porch! Get away from my wall! Now hit the road, hit the road, hit the road all! But as pedestrians before my old Buick, they fly and head for high ground with great fear in their eyes. So up to my rooftop the flea bags they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and old fruitcake breath too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof holes in my new shingles made by each tiny hoof. As I reached for my slingshot and a marble as well, down the chimney St. Nicholas tumbled and fell. He was covered in ashes from his head to his foot, so I hollered, "Hey, Snowboy, watch out for the soot!" He had a huge sack of cheap junk on his back, and I whispered to Floyd, be prepared to attack. His eyes, they were squinting, his toy bag was dragging, and I felt for a moment like I'd soon be gagging. He was dressed all in red with a bell on his hat and a belt of black leather to hold back the fat. A billowing pipe he clinched tight in his smile, and the smell was like something had been dead for a while. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when I nailed him with a handful of jelly. He was chubby and plump, well, actually porky, and I laughed when I tripped him. He looked pretty dorky. He was like a beached whale, unable to budge, and he tasted good too if the dog was a judge. I spoke not a word, but went straight to my work. A noogie, a wedgie, a cry of, "You jerk!" Until laying a finger beside his nose with a loud cry of, "Uncle!" up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh and dragged in the toys. Then he cried to his reindeer, "Get me out of here, boys!" And I had to exclaim as a slush ball I tossed, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a get lost!" But then as I turned, I saw 'neath the tree 2 gaily wrapped presents, one for Floyd, one for me. A big bag of jerky turned Floyd mighty chipper, while for me was a pair of brand new bunny slippers. I looked out the window, and hovering there, old Santa was winking from his sleigh in midair. "Merry Christmas, Maxine," he cried, full of cheer. "Same to you, pal," I answered. "I'll get you next year."